up, guys? I'm here covering the Subliminal Versus Tour, and this is so badass. We got Slipknot, Lamb of God, Shadows Fall, and you know what? Uranium is the only show cool enough to cover a tour this badass and bring it to you at home. I'm about to go talk to Joey, and I'm prepared for a really interesting interview because he's gonna show us what's going on with the drum kit. Dude, this thing looks so crazy. Check it out. Alright guys, I'm finally here with Joey Jordison. You want to show me the technicalities?
Yeah, well, come on up and you can see like a little bit behind it. Basically, I want to give the fans like all access, instead of just seeing me from the front. We had this out on the Pledge of Allegiance tour, and the fans have been asking, when are you going to bring it back? When are you going to bring it back? Right. And it's got to the point where I just want to give the fans what they want. So we got it out of storage and everything, and refurbished it all, redecorated and everything. But I mean, you can see basically what goes on, behind my world. There's a lot of extra things it does to put my life in danger each night for every one of you guys.
Yes, do tell us about that.
Basically what it is, I'm strapped into an Indy 500 drag racer car seat that, so, and I'm strapped in, like 5 different points. And you'll see why I'm strapped in 5 different ways, because it's a pretty death-defying stunt that I get to do. Basically, this straps down to the, over there, you can see like a little plate over there that this thing slides into.
Yeah.
And when I come into this thing,
a roller coaster.
It's a lot worse. It's a lot scarier too, because you don't know what malfunction you might have. And just for extra safety, bring this seatbelt around me, so in case one of these things do snap, I have reinforcement.
The straps hurt because they look really tight.
Yeah, they hurt. Yeah,
like your crotch area?
Yeah, that does not feel too great. You guys ready to do this? Yeah. Okay, so get a little glimpse of my horror every night. I get to do this 42 times on the American tour, so.
Take out a life insurance policy?
Yes.
Okay.
This is where the fun starts.
It's hot though, dude. That looks sexy.
Did you say that looks sexy?
Yeah, that.
Oh, okay. That's the hardest part, is playing like that. And then I will be looking at the ceiling. And then for the best part, for all you metal fans, is this part. Lighted pentagram.
Evil, dude.
Dude, this is basically it. That's it,
I'm frightened for you. But I'm proud of you.
Hey man, it's all for the fans and for metal, so.
What do you think about when you're sitting up there and you see the sea of fans that are going crazy for you?
Well, that's the best part of the day. That's the reason why we get to have such a great time out on tours, because, I mean, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do this. When we were gone for 2 years, they didn't go anywhere, and they really waited for us. And when we came back with this record, it was explosive, and it's really felt great. So it's an amazing feeling, man. I think Slipknot is the most ferocious live metal band that's ever been, man. We draw a lot of influences from the old school and kind of, created like a whole new movement with like having the extra percussion and the noise and the samples and the DJ and, the 2 guitar players, bass player, and, Corey with his wider range of vocals and everything. So, we are very excited for this tour, and I think it's going to be very, very monumental.
Well, dude, I'm really sincerely looking forward to this, and
thank you.
I love you, man. I hope you live.
Oh, I'll be fine.
What's going on, sexy?
Hey, what's up?
Dude, give me a tour of the stage and of your
Alright, this is my drum tech. He runs my rig. It's all hooked up, he's got his controls. I don't even mess with it. It's a little too dangerous for me to get on it, but it basically will kill you if you're not on it at all times. It does everything it wants to do. He's basically in control of my life at that point.
Dude, this stage is sick. How do you feel playing like a show like this with thousands of people?
Yeah, man, it's rad, because I just remember being on that other side. My first concert, I think, was like Rap Bon Jovi, and I was just like, look at those dudes, man. Like, that's all I wanted to do after that, So now to be on this other side, it's like a total trip.
Dude, this production is psychotic.
Craig's up there, the sampler. He's in front of these big TV screens, they're going to show images. This is Clown's kit. Everything's built to withstand all the punishment that we put out, you know. And the poor techs, man, they got to rebuild this stuff every day, you know. So Sid's up there, the DJ on top of the other screen.
Right.
And does his magic, and, you know, he'll jump off there. He just does it, whatever he wants, you know. He has free reign. And it's like definitely the most elaborate rig that we've put together yet,
Yeah.
but it's time,
very
man.
visual,
you know,
man.
it's time
It's
to give
awesome.
somebody a good show for once.
Your fans are called maggots, obviously. How did it come about that you started calling your fans maggots?
Well, to me, it's like when I look out there, that's what they look like. You know, they look like millions of maggots, like on a dead deer. You know, it's just like they're all swarming around and they're just all feeding off the deer, which is Slipknot, you know, or whatever animal happens to be dead in the road.
Coming up, Corey lets us know more about the man behind the mask.
I'm a little kid with
You're
a
all
bunch
my
of toys.
toys.
Look at that, man. That's sick.
Sid goes crazy.
Afraid of heights?
What? Go! More Masked Madness. Only on Uranium. Next.